What is up and what is going on to all my fellow Nakama out there? Welcome back to Trick Room Trades, where we like to scratch that pack opening itch. I'm your host Chris, and I'm back again today opening 2 more boxes of OP11, still chasing that master set. But before we get to that, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and check the description below for my TCG player affiliate link if you want to help support the channel. But no matter what you do, I appreciate you for just being here. And stick around to the end of the video for details on my current giveaway I got going on. Well, these boxes today yield some new results. Only way we're going to find out is by cutting on over and getting to the hits. So we're going to start the video like I do every other one by playing the cards that I still have left to get in this set. So surprisingly, at this point in time, I've already gotten every single alt leader at least twice. And I have more than half of the SPs. Surprisingly, I got one of the Luffy Taros on a short that I put out there, and another one I pulled off camera, but we still have the Shanks and Sanji left to go, only a handful of alt arts, and of course, the manga and the bigger chases of the set, the SP Luffy Anniversary Silver and Gold cards. But hopefully today these boxes will give me something new and I can check another card off that list. So, let's just go ahead and get into box number 1. Yeah, I tell you, it's surprising how much I have managed to get for this set so far, and it's only, at this point in time in recording, it's only been out, what, 2 weeks? Going on 3 weeks probably by the time, or after 3 weeks by the time I get this video out. But hopefully today we could see something amazing and beautiful and new. Doesn't matter, we're gonna get awesome. See, already, first hit. First pack magic. I'm not touching that. We might have, I hope we have a 3-hitter here. Okay. So has anybody been playing the OP12 update in the sim along with the new starter decks? Who's been your favorite leader to play as? I'll be honest, Koala is super, super fun. And I'm going to be maining her, but I have to try the new Green Zoro out. Speaking of leaders, let's go ahead and guess Katakuri. Kobe, okay, that's fine. That is fine. Kobe always shows up in my videos multiple times. So, yeah, Koala, super fun, and I enjoy the whole dynamic of playing as her, and it's going to be a fun time when she officially drops with OP12 in, when does that come out? August? Yeah, August. So we got a little bit of a buffer. It's nice to not have a release month to month to month. Jinbei. Nami. But I will say the one thing is, like, you know, because we had, what was it? We had 10, EBO2, and then 11, just boom, 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 pretty much back to back to back. We get a little buffer with between 11 and 12, but then we got pretty much back to back 12 PRB2. And then no, there's a little buffer because what is it? 12's in August, PRB2's in September, and I want to say it's probably November for 13. I'll have to double check that, and maybe I'll say something to correct myself in a future video. Let's see. I'm gonna guess Katakuri again. Okay, all right. We got our first Dawn pack and our first correct leader of the day. Oh, what a happy day! All right, there we go. That's another hit. This could be a 2-hitter box, for all I know. Hopefully, it's a 3-hitter. I would love to see a 3-hitter more than a 2-hitter. And our first SR, and it is Sanji, which I am waiting to see what UC is going to be. I haven't tried Sanji out in the sim yet, the OP12 Sanji leader, who is our first, no, not our first, because there's a Sanji leader from OP02. But, yeah, I'm waiting to see where that card is going to essentially pop off. Luffy. Yes. All right. Love to see it. We love getting things right on the channel. It's always a good day when we make a good guess. Okay. Still almost halfway done. Only got one SR, but we already got 2 hits in the first half. And SR Jinbei. Now, Jinbei, he is surprisingly fun to play as in the sim. I do enjoy playing as him. I love the whole restanding a Dawn, so you can basically help yourself with a counter, and then, you know, restanding a Fishman, so you don't have to have somebody taken out each turn. Obviously, you gotta keep your hand size low, but, you know, that plays well against people that like to run the Charlotte Pudding, but not great at bounce decks or removal. Jinbei. All right, well, you know what? We got the species right, I think. Merfolk, Fishman. Again, I know I said it in a past video, but I still don't understand the genealogy on how Fishman and Merfolk are basically the same thing, but they're not the same thing, but they're regarded as the same thing. So it is definitely a peculiar thing, in my opinion. All right, Beige and Oven. You know, it's surprising. You know, we got these fire tank. Oh yeah, and that Beige is a is supernovas. I wonder if we're gonna end up getting a black and blue supernova. Personally, I think Beige does deserve a leader at some point. You know, we can't keep recycling the same people as leaders. It's going to get old really quick. You know, it's about time we got a Admiral as one of the leaders, right? There's no, what am I saying? I mean, yeah, Sakazuki's been a leader, but he's been banned, but we finally got a Kuzan leader, because, yeah, no, he hasn't existed, and we just need Borsalino now. It'd be cool to get a Borsalino character. Part of me thinks he's going to be black and yellow, but I can't say if there is. Oh, SR Garp. If there is navy that is yellow, it's very few. I can't think of some off the top of my head, but it would be nice to get some navy characters. Oh yeah, no, there is the Kuzan from 09. It would be nice to get some characters that are navy yellow. And Borsalino, come on. SR Kujaku. Borsalino, come on, we all know he rocks the black and yellow pinstripe suit like a boss, and it's pretty awesome. All right, we got a who's a leader that we don't have? Come on, it's gotta be Jinbei, right? All right, we got double up Luffy. So glad that I have his alt leader, because it is a badass alt leader. But I definitely think, you know what would have been a cool idea for alt leaders in this set is, speaking of, come on, it has to be Jinbei, right? Shirahoshi twice. Jesus. Okay, so our last leader is going to be Jinbei. It would have been cool if, like, for the leaders, they, instead of, like, you know how some of the alt leaders, it's just like them and their crewmates or something like that. If it was just like a action scene out of the manga and then clipped into a leader. SR Nami, wonderful SR. Like, imagine if the Luffy up Luffy leader was him in the Snake Man pose in his said Gear 4, and that was the alt art. You know, the full body shot. That would have been cool. Ooh, oh, it's 3 hits. We got a 3-hitter. Ooh. And I think it might, oh man, it's not a leader. I think we got an SP, y'all. We got an SP. Yes. Yes, it's a lovely day. But yeah, it would have been cool to have something like that. SR Beige. Or let's see, Shirahoshi, it probably would have been her like crying. Jinbei, it would have been, I don't know, just a cool pose or something, not just the crewmates or just a close-up shot of their face. I like the unique style, art style leaders. SR Pudding, okay, don't have too many of those. Pudding and Sanji seem, and well, not Katakuri really. Pudding and Sanji seem to be the hardest SRs to pull. But I know Bandai can do something really badass, and I just feel like they're, you know, I guess they don't want to give us all the good ideas at once, but when they do something like that, it is going to be bad ass, if I'm being honest. Leader Jinbei. Okay, see, knew I'd get it right eventually. All right, last pack before we look at the hits. Or do I want to hold off the hits? Because we know it's... Let's just skip this dead pack. You know what? It's going to make it easier for editing for me in the long run. So we are going to hold off the hits until we get done with this next box. So give me a second to clean up. All right, getting into box number 2. I don't mean to disappoint anybody, but... You know, like, think about it. You ever watch, like, Straw Hat Brother? And don't get me wrong, love the guy, love his channel, love the positivity, and, you know, what he does for the community is being a bright light in like, what's the words I'm looking for? He's like a good shining bright beacon, best way I can put it. You know, he's a very positive person and a positive spin on this whole community for this trading card game. But like, think about when you're watching a video like his or anybody else that opens this stuff and you see them, SR Kujaku, get the hits, all hits in the box. I mean, it's like, do you stay till the end of the video? Or do you just click off because you're just like, okay, I saw the really cool stuff that I wanted to see, so I think I'm done. And I don't mean to just basically tease y'all that like that, but I like to save the stuff for the end. It's like looking forward to something good. Speaking of, let's see if I get something good here as far as leader guessing. I'm gonna guess Katakuri again. Up, Luffy. Okay, whatever. Dawn pack out of the way. Maybe we get another 3-hit box. That would be a very, very good day. And SR Nami. It is good to see SR Nami. She is probably going to end up like popping off. I mean, she's great for Luffy, but she's probably really going to pop off in 12 with the new Sanji leader. It's kind of funny that we got a Sanji and a Zoro leader in 12. Where's Brook and Frankie, though? Give me Brook and Frankie. They deserve a leader. Dadgummit. I mean, Brook could easily be a... Well, it seems like the ongoing theme is straw. A lot of Straw Hats are becoming blue right now. So Brook could easily be a black and blue Straw Hat. That would be sick. SR Jimbei. And then Frankie obviously would be a red and blue. Come on. There's no way he wouldn't be red and blue. But I also feel like, you know, Straw Hat character cards and everything are definitely all leaning towards purple and blues now. Used to be a lot more reds, but now we're leaning in that direction, it seems like. Kobe. You son of a bitch, Jimbei. Okay. And we got a SR Page. Which, that card right there is really good. But I did notice a huge influx of, like, chump blockers being introduced with the starter decks in this 3-hit box. Hell to the yes. But, like I was saying, I've been noticing a huge influx of chump blockers being put into the game recently. And I don't know what the whole thought process is. Maybe it's just to get a cheap card out on the field. But, you know, you got like Ripper here, Anana, or Anan, however you pronounce that name. You got Beige, which is a 2/1/1 chump blocker. All the starter decks had chump blockers. So I don't know what the whole shift is with these chump blockers right now, but something's got to be happening. SR Sanji. I mean, what is it? Is you know, and I think what is it's Blackbeard that is the most powerful blocker, isn't he? He's the only 10-12 until there's a new promo buggy card coming out that is a 10-12 blocker, and I don't know if he has an effect, but that was kind of crazy to see. SR Helmeppo. Nor do I have Kobe. Secret alt art. That's another one I'm missing. Dead pack. But yeah. A lot of shift into chump blockers and attacking on turns being played or active characters. there was a big introduction of like characters in this set that are, you know, attacking on the turn that they're played. Chump blockers, searchers on opponents' attacks, it seems like. Playing from the trash is being more prominent. All of our event cards have 2 effects now, so I don't know what the dynamic change. Oh, that's a hit. Happened. But yeah, there's definitely a power scaling and a whole shift in this game that is happening. And I do like to see the game evolve and change and, you know, be a lot more critical thinking, I guess would be the way that I would put it. You know, you're having to put more thought process into this. Kobe. Shirahoshi, okay. But it's good to see the game changing and evolving. And I can't wait to see what the next year brings, especially when we have the block numbers, final hit, the block numbers happening. So, yeah. This game is going to be fun in the future as it goes on. Katakuri. I guess Kobe last time. Jesus Christ. Jiminy Cricket. Or as one of my coworkers likes to say, Jesus Christmas. I don't know why he says that. Nami? Yes. You know, I hope, you know, just because of that, I hope that this leader that I get is Nami. I would like another copy of Nami. Have gotten 2, but come on. We can always use more Nami cards, right? Katakuri? Yes. Okay. All right, we got 4 packs left, and then we will go into the hits, which I am super excited to be getting into. We'll just skip to the end. SR pudding. Get through these last ones so I don't have to sit here and hold y'all off any longer from seeing the awesomeness that I hopefully pulled. Leader up Luffy. I hope that if I did get an SP, that it is Sanji or Shanks. Those are the only 2 that I am missing. So, fingers crossed. Personally, I want Sanji more than Shanks, but, you know, I'll be happy with either or. And Dawn pack for our final pack. Now, let's go through all the hits. So, we're going to start with the second box first, and we got a... Okay, Reiju. I do not have Reiju yet. Look at that texture, bro. And like the crazy part is like she's getting another alt art in 12. They love Reiju. Like, come on, give me Niji and Yonji. That's not a PRB alt, like an actual alt. This will be like what? 4th? 5th, technically, if you include the PRB stuff. Alt art of Reiju, but still, beautiful card. Don't have it. So, glad to get that off the list. We got a... Ooh! Arlong! I don't have him either! Look at that. I love how it's like a saw blade in the background. Kind of like a callback to him being... Is it a saw shark? What is it called? It's not, no. Is it a sawfish, saw shark? Something like that. I can't remember. I am not a marine biologist. Regardless, that is a dope looking card. God, that's so cool. All right, we're not going to look at the leader. Okay, on to the next. And we got Secret Kobe. Okay. All right, you know, it's expected. I should have at least gotten 1 secret. Now let's look at this, and it's a Capone Beige. Oh, that's dope. I love, like, the texture for the bullet holes. Like, you know, he just shot into the card. That is so cool with, like, the rainfall kind of texture going down the side like that. We're going to take a look at the leader because I think the last card is definitely an SP. And our leader is Katakuri. Wow. This is my 4th Katakuri. Like, this is insane. Like, I pulled one at the 2-on-2 battle. Came in second place, by the way. I pulled one there, and it's just ironic that I pulled another one, but that is clean. Okay, and last pack magic. We already know there's a hit. Please let it be something I want, and it's oh yes. Oh man, I can see why this is like one of the more sought after SPs. It's like Luffy, Taro, and this Sanji are tied neck and neck, but like look at the gold outlining on everything on the plate. He has fish right there on the plate, 2 glasses of wine. You have his Jolly Roger in the corners, the knife and fork, him just posing like a boss. This is an amazing card. And this is what it was the SP that I wanted above all, but this is an awesome pull here. Now, one thing I will say that I am a little bit sad about, I don't know if it was done intentionally just so that they could fit the Bondi on here without having to press it into the gold texturing, but they made it off center, but it's centered on the back. So that's interesting. So that is a choice, so that they don't have to put the Bondi print on the gold. And then again, they just kind of notched it out anyways, but whatever, doesn't matter. I hope that doesn't affect it, because this baby is getting graded. I don't care. This is a beautiful card, and that is one hell of a pull. This was a hell of a box opening. We ticked 3 cards. I think I pulled the beige already. I don't remember. Possibly 4 cards off the list. And we are one step closer to getting that master set. We got only the Shanks SP left to get, and the manga and the 2 Luffy SPs. So all I could say is this is awesome. OP11 is great. And it is insane how many of these cards I have already pulled. And this set hasn't been out that long. But as for today, I think that does it. So let's go ahead, talk about that giveaway again. Thank you to everybody that made it to the end of the video. You have no idea how much I appreciate it when you stick it out to the end. And to show my appreciation, I got a new giveaway for you. This time, I'm giving away a Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the illustration boxes, which will be going home to one lucky subscriber out there. So to enter, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and like and comment on my videos to increase those odds. And I'll be running this giveaway until the day before OP12 drops, so you got plenty of time to hit that subscribe button. And don't worry, I got more giveaways to come in the near future. But as for today, I hope you have a good damn day, you smile because you've earned it, and that you matter no matter what anybody tells you. Thanks.